In a hidden valley, where the moonlight never fades, lived a princess named Selena. But to everyone, she was known simply as the Silver Princess. Her hair shimmered like threads of pure silver, and her eyes held the soft, ethereal glow of moonstone crystals. The legends whispered that she was born during the rare Silver Eclipse, an event so magical it granted her the power to control moonlight itself. She could weave it into shimmering shields, summon beams to light the darkest paths, and even coax flowers to bloom under the night sky. But despite her breathtaking beauty and extraordinary magic, Selena's life was steeped in loneliness. The people of her own kingdom, the very people she was meant to one day rule, feared her. Her silver glow, a gift from the heavens, was seen as a curse. They would turn away when she passed, whispering behind their hands, convinced her very presence was an ill omen. Her stepmother, the queen, fueled these fears with a cruel and steady hand. She spun webs of lies, spreading rumors that Selena's magic was a beacon for misfortune, a sickness upon the land. The queen's goal was simple and wicked: to turn the kingdom against its rightful heir, paving the way for her own eternal reign. One fateful night, the constant, gentle moonlight that bathed the valley began to flicker erratically, as if a great storm was brewing in the celestial sea. A monstrous shadow crept over the mountains, and from the darkest abyss rose a creature of pure dread, the Shadow Serpent. It was a beast woven from fear and darkness, its scales absorbing all light, its presence casting a chilling void over everything it touched. As the serpent began to devour the valley's moonlight, plunging villages into an unnatural, terrifying darkness, the queen saw her chance. She stood before the panicked court, her voice ringing with false authority, and declared that Selena's cursed magic had awakened the ancient monster. She ordered her royal guards to seize the princess, to lock her away before she could cause any more harm. The betrayal was a blade to Selena's heart. The people she had always longed to protect now looked at her with hatred, their faces twisted in fear and accusation. Terrified and alone, Selena knew she could not stay. With guards closing in, she fled the castle walls and disappeared into the whispering depths of the ancient moon forest, a place said to be as old as the moon itself. It was there, among the glowing flora and silver-barked trees, that her life was destined to change. She met Arlo, a brave young traveler with eyes full of curiosity, not fear. He carried a broken sword, its hilt cool to the touch, forged, he claimed, from a fallen star. When he saw Selena, he didn't recoil from her silver glow. Instead, his face lit up with wonder. He admired it, telling her it was like carrying a piece of the night sky with her. For the first time in her life, Selena felt seen, not as a curse, but as a marvel. Arlo listened to her story, his belief in her unwavering. Together, with Arlo's steadfast courage and Selena's growing mastery of her moonlight powers, they decided to uncover the truth behind the Shadow Serpent. Their journey began, leading them through enchanted gardens where flowers sang soft melodies to the moon, across shimmering silver lakes whose waters reflected forgotten constellations, and up to floating moon temples that hung suspended in the night air, held aloft by ancient magic. Within one of these temples, they found an ancient scroll. It revealed a horrifying truth. The Shadow Serpent was not an ancient evil, but a new one. It had been created by the queen herself. In her obsession with power and eternal youth, she had stolen forbidden shadow magic, a dark art that required a sacrifice of light to sustain itself. The serpent was her creation, designed to consume the valley's moonlight and channel its power directly to her, granting her the immortality she so desperately craved. Selena's magic wasn't the cause of the disaster. It was the one thing standing in the queen's way. The scroll also spoke of a single hope, the heart of the moon. It was a legendary crystal, hidden deep within the valley, said to pulse with the pure, concentrated essence of moonlight. But it wasn't a weapon, it was a key, an artifact that responded only to a heart filled with pure kindness and a will to heal, not to destroy. They knew they had to find it, but the Shadow Serpent, sensing their purpose, attacked before they could reach their destination. It descended upon the valley with a terrifying speed, its massive form blocking out the stars, the moon, and every last glimmer of hope. Absolute darkness fell, and a wave of despair washed over the land. The queen, hidden in her castle, reveled in her growing power. In that moment of total blackness, Selena made a choice. She would not run. She would not hide. She stepped forward, her resolve as solid as the ancient mountains. She closed her eyes and called upon every ounce of her power, not with anger, but with love for her people and her home. Her silver hair began to blaze, not with a soft glow, but with the brilliant, blinding light of 1,000 stars. She became a supernova in the heart of the darkness. She unleashed her magic, a tidal wave of pure, silver light. But it wasn't an attack. It was an embrace. Her lights didn't seek to destroy the monster, but to understand it, to purify it. The brilliant glow washed over the serpent's shadowy form, peeling back the layers of dark magic like mist in the morning sun. The monstrous form dissolved, and beneath the terrifying exterior, the light revealed not a beast of malice, but a gentle lost nature spirit that the queen had corrupted and enslaved. Freed from its curse, the spirit bowed to Selena in gratitude before dissolving into a shower of gentle light, restoring the moonlight to the valley. With the darkness gone, so were the queen's lies. The people saw everything: the queen's dark magic, Selena's selfless act of purification, and the truth of her beautiful, benevolent power. The queen's reign of fear ended that night, her stolen magic vanishing into nothing. The valley finally understood the heart of their silver princess. She wasn't a curse. She was their salvation. Selena became a beloved and wise leader, using her moonlight not as a weapon, but as a tool to heal the land and its people. And Arlo, the boy with the starlight sword and the kind heart, stayed by her side, helping her rebuild their kingdom with hope, courage, and a whole lot of magic. Together, they taught everyone that true light is not something to be feared. It is something that shines brightest in the darkness, a beacon to guide the lost back home. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed this tale of light and courage, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.